Hello, YouTube Infinite Match community. So, as promised, and as mentioned in a previous video, I thought I said the, I will start the arduous journey of pushing Faction Abyss. Now, I did actually spend the last 30 minutes recording, and I stopped recording because I just kept on failing. And I'm just quickly going to show my heroes briefly for Dragon Tribe, what I was messing around with. All right. So I was using, here's my panda. Okay. Just high level look at the stats. Santa, we'll show full stats so you can take a look. So you can see the effective hit and, if whatever other stats you're interested in. So here's my Santa, Hazanja, the mastery and effective hit here. And Milia. Okay, I was running a slow Milia just so that it's easier to keep her well protected, and she counterattacks anyways to apply the HP burn. And here's my whim. All right, stats wise, not the greatest, but I was hoping I could clear it. So the story went like this. Um, this was the standard lineup we saw a lot out of, and we do have the wonderful, wonderful skip button. So I was messing around and I kept on hitting the retry. And guess what? Eventually, um, on the previous video, while I was recording it, I somehow lucked out and beat it once. Not sure how the heck it happened, but it happened. Okay, and I'm trying to replicate that, but it's not happening. But you guys clearly saw, right? I did beat it, but apparently this is a method you can try. It's crazy, but it just might work. I mean, I'll be honest with you, that's how I got the 2-star. But we're going to talk about how we're going to get 3 stars. Um, I tried this team for quite a bit. What kept on happening was either Santa or Hazanja ends up dying. When we get to the boss wave, we'll do this team once, then I'll do the Brin Hill team once. And we'll see where we land, right? Um, it is very frustrating to record. Um, for those of you who might have remembered an interview that I did with Apple, another content creator, uh, Apple, and what happened was, he shared with me he had like the lowest power when he cleared us, but also he tried like 100 times. I can't suffer through stuff like that. I don't have the patience to do it, and perhaps that's why I suck at PvE, according to certain people. Uh, that's okay. That's okay, right? I'm more known for my work in PvP and game mechanics in general. Um, I'm okay with that. Let's leave it with that. But this really is a sheer test of endurance. And you can see this time I lost the 2 apples on Santa and Milia. I haven't got a single run where I managed to get the apple saved on everybody. And that's a really important detail to note because it makes a huge difference when it comes to trying to survive the second hit. Because the second hit, you see, the boss only hits you once, but sometimes it will do the 300% attack because you just happen to run out of the buff, and that's when you lose people. He does 3 stages on the ultimate, and this is usually the one that you can shield and you can consolidate. You can plan for this. It's hard to plan for this one because he's going to strip you and hit you. And by the time it's like the boss taking the 5th turn or so, you are at a point in time where you will absolutely get shredded by the boss. Uh, doesn't matter whatever shield or whatever stuff you have on you. Okay, so all you can do is hope and pray at that point because you are going to die. So it is also a DPS race. With the Brin Hill setup, you can cycle your turns better, but the challenge I run into with the Brin Hill setup is I always end up dying somehow, right? And I feel like this is a good opportunity. Probably maybe I shouldn't have done that. But either way, okay, I think we are good. The boss is almost halfway through. Um, we can cycle our turns and have Milia apply the debuff there. I feel like maybe because the fact that I'm using Milia, the HP burn damage is not as high as when I'm just using Hazanja dots. Um, what I can do with Brynhild is apply the wolf onto Hazanja and have more of the dots coming from Hazanja um, to make this work. And again, here healing is super important. Um, the boss is slow, so right now I will be able to cycle one more turn before it. So I do want to do one round of auto attacks before the boss goes. Now I want to shield up for sure. Fully shield up and consolidate. Yep, I lost a turn there somehow. The boss is faster than Santa, so I will get stripped. Here's where the extra bit of healing will help. Okay, let's do the big HP burn here. And I just lost Milia, so I won't get my 3-star. But we'll keep going. We'll keep going. Maybe at least we'll see at least a clear out of this, right? That's what we're hoping for. Um, and when I got this auto clear, it was also with a dead Milia. But clearly, and this is boss turn 10, right? So we're dead. Okay, we're gonna try the other setup with Brynhild, and people have cleared with the setup as well, right? Um, and the idea is that Hazanja does more damage anyways. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I just realized. I can do more damage on Hazanja. I absolutely can. Give him somebody else's echo. Where's my Anhegian? Time to steal her echo. Nope, not this one. Is this the one I want to use? Max HP and HP burn. I mean, this is not a bad idea actually. Bloody fight is not a bad idea because I could definitely use the extra HP. But let's look at the one I had for Anhegian. Do I have that one? Let me just quickly check. You know what? I just realized that's an echo I don't have. But let's steal bloody fight and let's enhance it to. Okay, maybe 20 is too much. Is it too much? Maybe we'll do 15. Feel like I don't want to, but this is going to help. Okay, that makes him tanky. Blessing, sorry. Echo, do I have Echo that? Yeah, we just need to make sure Santa doesn't die. Maybe we can give Santa a little bit more health somehow. We don't need this much effective hits. Okay, we're gonna go for HP speed. Do we have somebody with that kind of setup? Or HP rate? This looks really, this looks decent. Let's go with that. Okay, let's go with that. Just for this. Hopefully this is gonna do the trick. A lot of the time is also about maxing out your getting the right gear and everything set up, right? Hopefully this is going to give me the survivability, the additional turn cycling, whatever it may be, um, you know, it will give me that important win that I'm looking for. Good. Hazanja blows everybody out. I'm going to speed up. Heck, why not? Shield up, consolidate. Okay. Yeah, we'll stay in this form because, I mean, we didn't take that much damage, right? We should be able to cycle back our turns relatively well. Yeah, we're full HP anyways. And we're gonna get healed. Okay, we're looking good. Okay, let's get into it. So hopefully everybody kept their, except Hazanja, even with that much extra HP, eh? Like we increased our Hazanja's HP, but quite a bit, right? Like, and he still died. He still lost his apple. That's how hard the boss hits. It's so punishing and unforgiving. Um, but Santa kept his apple, right? That's helpful. We see Santa keeping his apple. And what we're going to do is now that um, we're also going to give the permanent consolidation there from with Wolf Spirit. Speed up. Just one more. Okay, we're going to, okay. Shield up and do that. Okay, Hazanja going to use his ultimate and we'll cycle back. That's fine, I can use this and I'm gonna just shield up and use this one more time. And slow down. That's fine, I'm gonna get stripped anyways. I'll save that for next turn. Boss has taken 4 turns. We know by turn 10 it's gonna be like almost like a guaranteed kill at that point. That's how hard the boss hits. Let's get some speed up. We lose the buff. Okay, we're gonna shield up. This is a perfect timing for getting all the skills back up. Really important to keep the slowdown on the boss. Next turn we get a skill reset. Oh, we can turn meter reduce the boss just a tiny bit with that skill, I guess. But the boss is still on its first life and it's been 7 turns, right? So you saw the difference with the 2 different lineup is now you got to survive more is what I will say is And that's the part I worry a little bit because it's harder to survive more. Um, you do get a bit more, I'll say, tankiness out of it. Um, Maybe that was a mistake, but here I'm going to speed myself up. We're almost able to change form anyways. Um, Now we get that one extra stacks coming in, a little bit extra shield. Three stacks, shield up, consolidation. Like we're at turn 10 now, right? And it's really hurting. The boss still has a heck load of turns. We're not killing it fast enough. That's the problem. Let's go for the heal there. One more turn, we can cycle all of our cooldowns. This is the big break we're looking for. Another big heal. I think just the regular, he's just going to attack regularly, right? So, yeah. And again, another trigger. Shield up. Turn meter reduce. This is the turn where we kind of want to fully heal up. Heal a little bit more. Turn meter reduce. Oh, I think we're super close. I think we're super close. We're really, really close. I'm hoping that the boss just give me one freaking more turn. I feel like maybe if we wolfed ourselves as well, right? So you get double the counterattack. Maybe that extra tiny little bit of damage would have pushed us over. We'll give this one more try because I feel like, you know, maybe the extra tiny bit of damage from so there you go. At least we saw we cleared it. We want to clear it with 3 stars. Um, but yeah, we'll do this one more time. But at least like in my opinion, and this is just my opinion alone, right? Um, I found this team a little bit more reliable and stable um, than the Milia variation because I feel like Hazanja, it's easier to hyper invest into one DPS than two. Like my Milia is not exclusive three, it's not fully built. Now, if you have a Milia that does a ton of damage, exclusive three, maybe that will help more. I just find I had an easier time simply because the fact that um, my Hazanja does more damage, like double the damage. If you saw the HP burn stacks, right? It was like 2 million versus 1 million from there. And you can only go up to a maximum of 5 stacks. And they start overriding each other. So by being able to just focus on Hazanja, like one hero, doing all the HP burn, getting the stacks up there, um, it made it's actually more effective. And being able to uh, use the exclusive three from Brin Hill and resetting your turn at the right moment in time is super helpful, right? And of course, the wolves allow for counterattack, doing extra damage, and also works kind of like a consolidation. Um, it really help with the survivability aspect too, right? So just so you guys know, right? Wolf Spirit basically um, acts as consolidation, right? Um, the Wolf Spirit possessed ally cannot have consolidation, right? It reduces all the damage taken by possessed ally by 40%. So it's basically consolidation right there, right? So it helps keep the weakest two heroes alive. And I finally, this time, hopefully, the fact we see 5 apples, um, I really hope this is the time we can do it, guys. The extra apple hopefully give us the extra survivability that we need. And I'm gonna remember to also wolf myself on Brin Hill just so that what I just realized, maybe it'll be better if Brin Hill is just a little bit slower, but then Brin Hill also gets turn meter as well, so it mess up the turn order anyways. So I guess that doesn't help, right? So um, here I'm gonna use this, and then next turn we cycle it back, push the turn meter back. Um, so now we got 3 stacks. Let's heal up. Um, shield up. Speed up. Um, when you don't have full stacks, it's always better to use the auto attack from Hazanja, by the way, in case people are wondering, why am I not using a skill 2? I think it's better to wait until next turn. Here's the consolidation for everybody else. And then we cleanse everybody. Perfect. Okay, now we don't have a wolf on ourselves, so let's do the wolf on ourselves. So now we get double the counter attack instead of 1, and hopefully that tiny extra little bit of damage is what we need to cross the finish line there. Okay, let's save the shield for next turn. I think Brain Hill is going to reset turn anyway soon, so yep. So it's okay to use the ultimate, reset the slowdown. Okay, good. I think we're turn 6 and we're already on the second life. I feel like that's a very good sign. Making sure entire team is always buffed up is super important. The boss is always slow down is also very important. Yes, I know I'm wasting my cooldowns, but remember, the boss has slow speed down right now, and I have full buff. So I have the confidence that I'm able to cycle turns very quickly here. Okay. Always important to make sure the boss, has the slowdown on. One more turn I can cycle. Can tank this hit. Big hit. Yeah, good to get the shield up there. Very good. Let's cleanse our team. What's going to kill me is the next ultimate, pretty sure. But what I'm hoping is I will be able to do enough damage before we get there. Just want to check, because Anja just uses the ultimate, right? So I can, yeah, I should reset, and yeah, I get the skill all back up with the additional buff on. And we have it, guys. I'm pretty sure this is it. This is the dot that we needed. If it's not the dot I need, I'm going to be super sad and disappointed. And we're definitely going to do enough damage on this dot. If not, let's do one more. Bye bye. All right, guys, that's our 3 star. 3 star finally did it. I'm gonna become better at PvE. Hopefully, you enjoy the content, and I'll catch you next time. Gandalf out.